I can't find very many humans that know about transhumanism and CRISPR technology and etc. that we're heavy into right now. But this is from a couple years ago. Unfortunately, this guy passed away this year, and I can't believe that I found so much information in one place.
Of the most recent headlines. This is the front page of the GF 2045 Global Futures website. I picked this because this happened only just a few weeks ago in New York at the Lincoln Center. This was a gathering of the world's top futurists, top scientists, top genetic engineers, philosophers, people like Ray Kurzweil, who came from all over the world. They gathered to convene there, and what did they come there to discuss? Towards a new strategy for human evolution. And they literally are only one of the presenters, if you will, right now. This is happening at Oxford University, Stanford University. All of our leading universities now are hosting what they're calling transhuman conferences. But there's something else here that is even more interesting. Again, go look this website up. It's only 6 weeks old. And see this little button right here? And there's one over here. You can page through the different speakers that presented here in New York a few weeks ago, but I stopped it on these three. Why? Because this is a spiritual leader talking about science and spirituality. This is a rabbi talking about science and spirituality. This is a pastor talking about science and spirituality. Why? Because among the transhumanist camps, they believe that not only are we going to alter our physiology, and not only are we going to alter our neurology, but that by so doing, we are going to change ourselves spiritually. We are going to create a new form of human that will literally communicate with God in ways that Christianity has never even dreamed of. So they imagine now that humans are spiritual, but it goes so much deeper. Here's the Washington Post. Mice spinning in between, scientists debate blending of human-animal forms. Here's the New York Times. Merely human, that's so yesterday. Here's Counterpunch. The Pentagon plan to create mutant super soldiers. Here's the Center for Bioethics and Human Dignity on the future of the human species. Here's Discovery News talking about part human, part machine transistors being built. Here's the Danger Room. The Pentagon looks to breed immortal synthetic organisms. That's what I referred to a moment ago. And I also want to say something about this one. Top Pentagon scientists fear brain-modified foes. Now, if you could see the date on that, June 9, 2008, and you might wonder why I would choose to include a slide that is 5 years old with these other newer slides. I do because this slide here has historic importance to me, and that is that it was the first time that the public began to understand that among some of the top scientific advisory panels that give advice to the U.S. Pentagon and the Department of Defense, among them there are those who believe that the human enhancement revolution represents the next arms race. That's how serious they are about it. In other words, in much the same way as the old Soviet Union competed with the United States for the buildup of nuclear arms in what is now called the Cold War, but it was the nuclear arms race, people like the Jasons. Who are the Jasons? It says they are the celebrated scientists on the Pentagon's most prestigious scientific advisory panel, and that's about all you ever will know about them. I have a friend that has a...
I recommend you to see this because we're going through this right now. There is no such thing as evolution or DNA's degrading. They're going to create Uberman like the Nazis wanted.